guys, welcome back to my show, to my own YouTube channel show. I don't know, I'm not yet sure how to call my I have my channel name and everything, but I'm not sure how to call like those episodes and how it will go. But today I have a little morning chat with you and I will drink my tea and yeah, we have some no, I wouldn't call it gossip, it's my own past, so but we will gossip a little bit about my past and my past self, because I wrote a blog like it's already over 10 years ago. I wrote a blog on the internet about my exchange year in Japan, and I haven't really looked into it since then, so it's not that embarrassing like all the YouTubers looking on old videos, and maybe I will look at this one in a few years but still I think it will be a little bit cringy, and yeah, but I was 15 at that time, so it's okay to be a little bit cringy. So we will look into that and discuss about my exchange year in Japan. I hope it will be interesting for you to have like an old view. I don't know if it's still the same, but it's some years ago, and I will use the Google Translator because I'm German, so the blog at that time was also in German to inform my family about what I was doing. And it was my main communication at that time. So remember 10 years ago the smartphone wasn't this thing, and I had a phone with me but I didn't have internet, and also at my host family I didn't have internet, so the only access I had was in school, and I had like free learning lessons, I don't know, and the computer professor teacher at my school, he set up the internet cable for my laptop and I could use the internet there. So yes, a few hours in the week, and then I wrote the blog, and I didn't have to make like separate emails or stuff for friends and family, and just everyone gets to read this blog and everyone should be happy. So I don't know, we won't be able to read everything, so maybe we start with the first entry from Japan I wrote before, and I wrote about the stressful time and the organization, and also how excited I was for my host family, and also nervous, of course. So this one is the first entry from Japan, so I will just copy and paste it into the Google Translator because I'm lazy, and no, not Chinese, no, it should be English. Okay, so here we go. The 15-year-old me in 2010 just got to Japan. So my first entry from Japan, my first real experiences, which I can share with you. So read and comment nicely because I have not slept for 2 days and I'm taking the trouble to tell you. That sounds like me. Also today, please be nice. I haven't slept in 1 day, so please be nice and comment nicely. Yes, I went to vacation before, that's not so interesting. Okay. After friends and family let me go at the airport, my long journey to a country that still was unknown to me began. The 1-hour flight to Paris was very quiet and insignificant, except that it was my first flight. Yeah, young me. And I still have the golden ticket to Japan, my first flight to Japan, so I will keep them forever and treasure them, and I don't know, my kids can have them, can hang it. Maybe, in the worst case scenario, nobody can travel again, and then those things are a valuable memory that how lucky we were. And now we appreciate those things even more. After I dragged myself to the next gate in Paris with my hand luggage, we finally got on the more important plane. There were some other students who started the adventure with me. At the beginning we were still very spread out. I had 3 seats to myself, but since the Sweden guy in the row next to me had so much space and was sitting closer to the window, I switched to him. Together we could also do much better, play games. Always forget the name of the game, the old game in which you shoot others with a spaceship and so get into further levels. Guess who won? I, of course. Well, it was close, but a win is a win. Later we tried to see a movie that I didn't understand. Then the food came and we were distracted. I really like airplane food, it's really great. Later we kept running into the kitchen and wanted cocoa. Shortly after arrival it turned into coffee. Overall I can say that I find flying fun, at least this flight, because I had nice company and got to know the others better. Only the pieces of paper that had to be filled out were annoying. Should I have ticked off later on the piece of paper? Yes, I smuggle weapons. What would have happened? Well, Isabel, I think you wouldn't be allowed into the country, but just a guess. I don't know. Shortly before 9, the time had come. We stepped on Japanese soil. It didn't feel like that yet. It didn't feel like that even now. Nobody really realizes that they are staying here in Japan for that long. It's still a vacation or a short trip to the next town. Very funny. How will it be tomorrow? Japan is, wow, it's so different, and yet the culture shock hasn't happened until now. You are now really where you want to be and can enjoy it. And I made a list of things that were new to me and just surprised me or I noticed. And I think these lists are very cool because now when I travel to Japan, the things are mostly known for me and you don't appreciate them, and it's a new normal, right? And when I'm in Germany I don't notice things a foreigner would notice, and so this list is very, very fun for me, I think. The cars drive on the other side. The currency is so high, so much money. The vendors greet you and pack your bag. I think maybe this point wouldn't be so special for people out there, but for a German, I wouldn't say the customer service is bad, but it's not very great. And if you go to the supermarket, you have to pack your bag by yourself and you have to do it quick because the person behind you will get stressed and they will get annoyed and you are stressed and everyone's stressed, and it's not such a pleasant, And now during the pandemic, I think it's gotten even worse. People are annoyed, like a basic annoyance, and I just avoid going to grocery shopping or shopping in general. No, it's not fun here. The money come. Okay, no. Japanese apologize for walking towards you or sitting next to you. There's no trash lying around. No trash cans either. Yeah, that's true. It's very clean, but you can't find a bin to put your rubber. I guess most of you already know that because you're interested in Japan, and that's the reason why you're watching me now. There's no trash bin, like there are secret ones. You have to find them. Like at conbinis, you can find them in supermarkets. And okay, this is not quite the legal one, I would say, but on toilets you can find them as well. But I think the bins on the toilet aren't supposed to like carry your normal rubbish you get as a tourist. So most people just carry their dirt around and just until they get home. That's the only way. No graffiti. Dennis stared at and photographed. Very funny. Okay, I think Dan is a person. I'm very sorry, Dan, I forgot about you. I don't know who you are, but greetings going out to Dan. If you remember me, just be nice. The elevator and other things talk to you. Yeah. The toilet is full of buttons, and yes, they are weird. I still think they are weird. Yes. Like, some of them might work, and I think the idea behind it is very good. So you have buttons for like spraying water and cleaning you up, and I guess it's very good, but it's weird for me. And also most toilets, they are heated, so if you sit down it's warm, and it's also weird. because for me as a German, we don't have that fancy stuff mostly. I don't know anyone anywhere where you have a heated toilet here. Could be somewhere. So for me, if the toilet is warm, it's always a sign that there was a person before me sitting there for a long time, and that's my thought about it. So it's weird. And if you don't know how to use the bottoms, they're confusing. It's awfully warm, humid, like a wall when you came out of buildings, air conditioned. Even now in the evening, it hasn't gotten any better. Yes, like the heat in Japan is something else. It's on another level, and I don't know why. Like, if you just look on the numbers, yes, it's hot, but you look at it and you're like, yeah, okay, it's bearable. But then you have the humidity, and it's really like walking through water, like hot water. And yeah, I think my comparison to wall fits very good. You have the cool, like freezing trains and buildings where the air conditioner is blowing, and then you go out and you have like this heat everywhere, and you're just walking a few seconds and get sweaty, and it's really annoying. And yes, but you should always carry like a little jacket with you or a scarf or something, because it's cold on the train. And nowadays I think they wanted to reduce this to save energy, but I haven't been there recently, so I don't know if they really did it, or if they just like for a few trains and stuff and just reduce it, maybe from like North Pole cold to just cold. I don't know, so we'll see. Students in uniform. Japanese women walk bad in high heels. I'm very sorry for Japanese women out there who feel offended now, but yes, I still see that. The last time I was there, I was also like, I can't unsee it. It's like a thing I'm so focused on, and now I know when it started. It's from the beginning, from the first day in Japan I was focused on it, so now I can get rid of it. But yeah, not everyone, of course there are a few women who can walk in those shoes, but there is like a really high number of women who just can't walk in those high heels, and it looks so stupid for me. It looks like those, I don't know, like a child who stole their mother's shoes and just walking in it. And the reason I think, or one of the reasons, is they buy their shoes a size bigger or too big, and they just slip out of the shoes in the back, and of course you can't walk in those shoes comfortably, and so it looks a little bit walky, but I don't know the word for it. But yeah, I don't like it, and I was told it should look cute. I don't think it looks cute. I don't get it. It's I don't know. I think it should be banned, and somebody should tell them it's not beautiful, it's not cute, it's just weird. I use the word weird too much in this video. And the walking style of Japanese women, there's another thing I hate. It's when they walk with their feet like inwards like this, and then they do like just small steps. And also that should look cute, but for me it looks like somebody have to go to the toilet, or I don't know, it's not cute. Yeah, please stop that. I don't know. And it can't be good for you to walk in shoes that don't fit you. It's unhealthy. The people are not much smaller than in Germany. I feel like I always have. Yeah, that was a disappointment for me, because I'm very small, and I thought, yes, I'm going to Asia. It's a country I will fit in. I will be normal. I think I was, like, I lived in the countryside, and there it was still normal, but in the cities I felt the same. I still felt too small. But I must say, I think there was an advantage on my side, because, okay, this sounds a little bit, how to put it nicely. I spoke to a few Japanese people, and they all were like, not afraid of foreigners, but they were like, okay, a little bit shy towards foreigners. And for me, towards me, they were like, okay, you are small and you don't look very intimidating, like that makes sense. And so they were like, okay, it's easier to talk to you or start a conversation and don't feel embarrassed or something. So I don't know, it's maybe something weird to say, but again, weird, I should cut it out. Just make a counting. Make a counter. How often did I use the word weird? I need another word for weird. Okay, maybe we can find one. Synonym, words, English. Let me search for another word. Okay, we have strange. That would, yeah, creepy, strange. I like strange. Okay, so I will change weird out for strange. Okay, cool. So what do we have left? There is a lot of rice street. We can talk about people and they don't understand us. Yeah. Many machines, they are really great. The Japanese hotels, they have everything for you. It was, I think, one of the first hotels I ever stayed in, so I was amazed by mostly everything, so that doesn't count so much. We also did a little shopping tour in a department store today. I will be so broke. Yes, you will. There are so many fun things that you have never seen in Germany. Things that are supposed to tighten your face or so that you lose weight in the face. Curlers made of soft materials so that you can sleep on them. Small straightening irons for the eyelashes so that you can bend them round. And there is a really huge selection of cosmetic products, and yes, I am inclined to bring one or the other item with me. How many, we will see. Yeah, yes, you will be broke. And the clothes and the candy and the city, I'm still so excited about everything. I think everything is great. The honeymoon phase. I hope my Japanese will get better soon. It's such a cute language. I can still get around with English, German and a little bit Japanese. We'll probably change on Sunday when one of the supervisors will drive me to my school and family. I'm fine and I hope I can post more. So that was my first entry from arriving in Japan. And I don't know, is it fun for you to hear about them? And I still have a lot more. This was like the first one, and I have ones about my school, about my host family, about places I visited. So it's quite a lot. And yes, maybe I would just search for the funny ones. I have a lot of funny ones about my host father. He was so funny. I really liked him. Okay, so I hope this one was interesting for you. And yes, I will make a next episode maybe next week, I hope, and just read out a few more stuff. And I don't know, I have a lot of stuff here. I also have my grades, like my real grades. But did I pass the test? I don't remember, but we will find out. I hope to see you in the next episode, and it would mean really, really a lot to me if you like this video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe my channel, because I'm still growing and I want to start growing a community, get this process in the row, and also give myself a little bit of more pressure. If I have viewers who can say, hey, when's the next episode? And I know to whom I'm doing this. So, okay. Have a nice weekend, everyone. See you.